into my trap, geek. Now you will meet your end.
Dr. C. I got away this time. Oh my God, that was a close one. Oh my back. Oh God, I'm just fucking geek. Oh, I gotta stop doing stuff like this. Now let's pop this game in and give it the review it deserves. Banjo Kazooie is probably one of the greatest games ever made, and definitely one of the greatest games on the N64 console, next to games like Ocarina of Time, Mario 64, and Perfect Dark. But the story is basically that the evil witch Gruntilda thought she was the most beautiful one of them all, until she found out about Tootie, Banjo's sister. While Banjo is sleeping, Gruntilda swoops down from her lair and takes Tootie. Kazooie, a Breagle who is Banjo's friend, wakes up Banjo and they find out from a mole named Bottles that Gruntilda has Banjo's sister. So Banjo, with Kazooie in a backpack, goes off to get his sister. And that is the story. Nothing real complicated, but it seems like a mixture between, in my opinion, Snow White and Taken. You know, you got the evil witch who comes and takes the girl because she's the most prettiest, and then you've got the brother in this case, but in the movie Taken, the dad, who goes and, I will find you, I will kill you. You don't see a lot of the story, but it's really not that bad. The graphics really use the N64 to the full potential. All the characters are alive and moving, and look spectacular. Banjo and Kazooie are also great. The worlds are some of the best I have ever seen. They are huge and full of everything imaginable. Rare really outdid itself on the graphics here. The layer is also very good, especially just outside a world. Again, the sound is... Rare did an amazing job on the sound. All the tunes in this game are very neat sounding and never repetitive. The layer music is very catchy and always gets stuck in my head. When you talk to a character, you do not hear voices, you hear gibberish. While it would have been cool to have real voices, this conveys the fantasy theme much better. It is also quite amusing. I like every song in this game, something that doesn't happen too often. I still think the graphics are good today though as well. On your first time through this game, it'll be pretty long. Finding jiggies and notes can take a while, especially some of the harder tasks. While you don't have to get everything to beat the game, you still have to get a pretty good amount. Most people will want to go for everything, and that is quite a challenging feat. I still play this game today, and am on my 7th, 8th time through the game. It is just fun. You will want to come back into the worlds of Banjo Kazooie and try to get all the jiggies again. Once you know where everything is, it'll be a little shorter, but the fun is still there. There is no multiplayer, but with a big quest, who needs one? This is definitely a game you will want to see through the end because of all the fun levels and the good story. Well, there's the end. For the few people who haven't played Banjo Kazooie, definitely try and find it used. Dust off the N64 and pop it in. I assure you, you won't stop till the end. And then, maybe more. I rented this game a long time ago and didn't beat it. I immediately borrowed it from a friend and then bought it myself. This is one of those legendary games in the N64 had during its mighty run, and I recommend that everyone has a copy of it. My final rating of this game? 10 out of 10. Doesn't get much better than this, and especially one of the greatest platformers ever made.